Okay, what up ladies and gents, it's your favorite Asian robot right here, hopefully your favorite Helldivers 2 content creator, and today there has been a surprise patch. So, patch 1.000.302 just dropped, and there's a few things inside it. I'm gonna go through it with you. Alright, it's not a long one, but why don't we turn on our favorite music, yeah? Alright. This should make reading the patch a little bit easier. Also, sorry that I'm facing the wrong direction. I was literally too lazy to change my camera around because I was filming a totally different video that was supposed to go out tonight, but I figured this is more important, so let's get into it, alright? Okay, for this patch, they have made improvements and changes to the following areas. They've done some weapon and enemy balancing. They've done some crash fixes. Social menu issues have been addressed. DoT damage has been fixed, misaligned scopes have been fixed, and there's been other general fixes and improvements. Let's go through step by step. Okay, in terms of balancing, for the weapon changes, the R9 Eruptor, it's had its explosion damage increased by 40, and they've removed shrapnel from the explosion. This is to avoid cases in which players would randomly one-shot themselves or their teammates in a huge radius around the explosion. Alright? This was actually discussed in the Helldivers 2 Discord because apparently a small shrapnel shard could headshot you and kill you, which was really weird and it added nothing to it. So we'll definitely be testing out the Eruptor again tonight. In terms of enemies, they've increased the Shrieker sight and hearing range slightly, so Shriekers are more likely to trigger soon. Gunship's hearing range has increased slightly. I didn't know the drone gunship could hear us, but okay, that's really creepy. Now the drone gunships can hear you from a long distance. Okay. In terms of fixes, they have fixed issues with the way damage over time effects were being applied. This should fix issues where only the network session owner could apply them, and other cases where they would be applied inconsistently. So fire and gas damage might be back on the menu. We'll have to test it out. Firing the Plasma Punisher while wearing a shield backpack no longer damages the Helldiver. Thank God for that. Fixed issues with some weapon scopes not being aligned in first-person view, so that should cover the AMR especially. The sound when stimming no longer plays when you're being interrupted. This is a welcome change because now when you hear the sound, you should be properly stimmed. Major orders with the kill task now track the score correctly. Previously, it counted the entire squad's kills once for each player, meaning it would multiply the score by the number of people on the mission. This is now amended. Are they sure of that? I don't know, I think we killed a hell of a lot of bugs, but hey, whatever. If they're really gonna say it's a bug, then I'll believe them. Helldivers can no longer land on tall rocks in the Horde Defend missions. Helldivers can no longer land on top of bug pillars in Deactivate Terminate Control System missions. Fix for the reinforced stratagem not being present if a Helldiver leaves the session before readying up. And then hot joining the active session, okay? Now, in terms of crashes, they fixed a crash that could occur when all players were dead on Deactivate Terminate Control System. They fixed a crash that could occur on Game Shutdown. They fixed a crash that could occur when leaving the mission and rejoining. They fixed a crash that could occur at the end of cutscenes. They fixed a crash that could occur when diving into missions. Fixed a tutorial crash, rare crash that could occur when using beam weapons. Fixed a rare crash that could occur for players on startup when using VPN. Fixed a soft lock that could occur if players would open the text chat while having the stratagem menu open. Other general crash fixes, okay? Social menu fixes. PC players adding friends to friend codes can no longer show up as unknown. Fixed overlapping footers inside menus. Steam friends should now be visible in the social menu even though the friends list is not set to public in Steam privacy settings. Recent players list will now include hot joining players. Players are now able to unblock players that were not in their friends list beforehand. Fixed issue with empty friend names in social menu. Lobby privacy mode text updates immediately when changed. Player names no longer than 26 characters should now update properly in the social menu. Fixed issue where non-host players could kick others indiscriminately, including the host. What? Wow, thank God nobody ever tried that. Damn, I think my whole squad gonna kick me all the time. Okay, total purchase counter on the right side of the robotics workshop section no longer displays 7 out of 8, despite all stratagems being purchased. Resolve some edge cases related to Steam app ID related errors on login. Okay, so overall the main stuff in this, let me just pause the music there. Okay, so the overall like stuff in this that we have to be aware of is the simple fact that they have done fixes for DoT damage, which I think is the biggest key thing here. Many bug fixes, especially for the Plasma Punisher murdering you inside the shield. So now you can use the Plasma Punisher and the shield if you so choose. Shrapnel, obviously, no longer one-shot and use. Great. Gunships and Shriekers can now hear us better. Alright, that's going to be creepy. And a variety of crashes and bugs have been fixed. So overall, good patch. Let's look forward to trying out DoT weapons tonight. Alright, thank you all very much for watching this. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you on stream soon. Bye-bye.